Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Look. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with the monopoly. PC, the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me. Searching for somebody hotter, why you even bother? Girl, I'm toasty where the oven be, and I keep the heat. There, nigga try and follow me. Back from the bank, catch a nigga in the kitchen, brains on the kitchen sink. I ain't playing with these niggas too deep in the game. Balls deep in your bitch, and I want that you don't claim. Girl, don't you lie to me. In the sea, mini fish, but baby, they piranhas. I don't need no drama or no teeth. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. If she don't suck, then she obviously not a freak. Probably not for the team. I'ma keep it honest, G. Prophesy the prophecy. Look, I am me. No one can relate how no one can compare. Bitch, you better know I pull that hair one in that dairy, yeah. Like my pussy nice and sweet. Let me taste it, let me feast. Big dog, he gotta eat. On the west and out the east. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with a monopoly. PC, the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with a monopoly. PC, the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me.
Ain't nobody hot as me. I'm the type to fit that cylinder in her isosceles. Shit, she probably fucking, but it's not for free. What's a CashApp? Bitch, you'll have a nigga pay a fee. Yeah, I can see just how you whine me. Pouring out of me is this misogyny is riding me. Pick apart the beat, pick apart the P. Like how the fuck you let them niggas feed your ass that riding me? Got these bitches salivating over me, holding back every temptress dictatorship of the ovaries. Notably said these niggas is whack. They too controlling, be calling P like I'm calling power. Head in the rotary. Shit, if she don't fuck, then she not for me. Cop a plea or cop a feel, you still can't catch enough from me. Shit, fuck her fresh about that poverty. Feed her anorexic, think she probably need the calories.
If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with a monopoly. PC, the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with a monopoly. PC, the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me.
Oh, yeah, bitch. Huh. What? Nigga. Oh, run the thing back to the what? Yeah. Swear when a nigga be talking them prices, the number ain't changed. Take it the same. I spend a wage on a couple of chains, so they call me a slave. I put the team on my motherfucking back, call me paving the way. Talk to the plug, like tell him put me in for a play. I got no shame in the game, they be gossiping hard on my name. I got no lens in the frame, but Versace all on my brain. I got no friends in this game, so my call log ain't changed. I put my songs on Twitter, niggas logged off in shame. You put your thoughts on Twitter, all y'all should be ashamed. You put the thought on Twitter, all y'all need to give me brains. So I'm a fucking spitter, all y'all not entertained. How you a different nigga, all y'all could be interchanged. Swear to I spit like a leak hoe. Shorty head game on fleek though. Lay you niggas up like a free throw. Lay you niggas down, crispy hoe. I'ma sit you niggas on the ground, take a seat hoe. I'ma bet you niggas ain't around in a week though. How the fuck you build upon a town when it's How the fuck you walk up at the house with a weak flow? I'ma have to run up in your spot to your G-code. Let a nigga pick up on your summer for the prequel. Like all you rap niggas should be named little sequel. Less confusion would be better for the people. 2 times if I got you as a C-ho. 3 times if I rip away the beat though. 1 more time we'll get your favorite rapper repo. Sick of you niggas, you try the same cars like his and his cock. You push it to start, you fake it and that from a Nicki Minaj. You ain't got no bars, my nigga, you charge. You posting expressions on Instagram Live. I thought you was slime, I thought you was blood. I heard it pulled up, now you rolling with cuz. But when you at home, you still throw up the slug. If you in my city, bitch, you get no love. Like, woke up to a nigga tryna fight me. Woke up with a quarter nigga like Spike Lee. Now I showed up, but these white folks started to like me. Shit, I glowed up, now this flow a little icy. Yeah, this flow a little pricey. And these hoes be bitch like Pisces. And my boys, they go all night beat. She can't never criticize me. I've been magic since Armani. I'm grimy, unkindly, yeah. Swear when a nigga be talking them prices, the number ain't changed. Take it the same. I spend a wage on a couple of chains, so they call me a slave. I put the team on my motherfucking back, call me paving the way. Talk to the plug, like tell him put me in for a play. This is the fucking PSA to all you rappers in the USA. I'm a god and this with no blessing. I can pay your rent with 1 check made. I'm gonna raise the bar that you lifting. Haven't tasted the stardom, postpartum. This world is autumn. I'm an angel falling, risen from the garden. When I tell calling, I ain't acting in my t-shirt. Pray a bitch, that rapper ain't gon' stumble on that piece skirt. No, you pussy niggas cannot call me if you need work. Stepping on you, boy, my feet hurt. You an imposter, you soup out the saucer. Your lyrics is dead, my check's gonna prosper. You softer than cotton when cotton was wet. You deserve a pound if you trip on the set. I deserve a crown since I spazzed on this shit. I deserve a crown right at the top of my head. You wouldn't know sound if it fuck you in bed or fuck with your man just to spite you instead. I got the dough, watch me level the bread and take from the body of Christ that he shed. Cause the devil, he left me for dead. And now all my songs going over your head, I'm gone.
Yo, what's good? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Quarantino Da GAWD coming at you live and direct. And today we have a very special topic. All right, guys. So I'm in here. You already know what has to happen. I got to keep it a buck. So we talking about this fresh and fit situation. I've been preached fresh and fit. Okay. Obviously, they're beefing. We've been talking about the beef. But what people are failing to realize is that this conversation all started from Abba and Preach coming back and basically talking, making a video, talking crap essentially about Fresh and Fit podcasts. Even when Preach was on the podcast, he wasn't there in person, but he was very condescending in the podcast, and I broke that down in the previous one. So I've been Preach have made like 3 or 4 videos on this beef. So I'm going to kind of break it down from their perspective or not from their perspective, from what they're doing. Okay. So we're going to get into it. There's actually a lot of videos that they've made. But I just want to highlight that this whole conversation started from Abba and Preach justifying paying for pussy, okay? And I already broke down why you do not want to pay for the pussy, okay? I've already broken that down. So for all the people in here who, whatever side you're on, just remember that the bulk of this argument started from paying for WAP, which we know over here that we do not do. Okay? We don't do that. We'll never justify doing that. Okay? And we'll always stand firm on our POV when it comes to that. Okay? So anyways, they're about to talk a whole bunch of crap about Fresh and Fit. So if you like Fresh and Fit, then you may or may not want to stay for this video. We're not going to. I rock with Fresh and Fit in them. Those are definitely my dogs. So if you feel like, oh, he's biased and this, that, and third, look, you can feel however you want to feel. I'm breaking it down from the ideological perspective. And I know that I've been preaching them had a problem with Myron or Fresh speaking about Preacher's wife. Look, it is what it is. When I was doing the breakdown, I spoke about Preacher's wife, and the reason for that was to challenge his credentials, challenge his receipts, see if he actually knew what the fuck he was talking about. And come to find out, he doesn't. By the caliber, and no disrespect to his wife or whatnot, obviously, but by the caliber of woman that he is aligned with, it's not like she's a looker, okay? That was the whole point. And I think that people ran away with, oh, it's just principle, you don't talk about. Look, man, this is some YouTube shit, okay? At the end of the day, nobody is finna pull up with a stick and let it hit. But what they're doing is they're magnifying the situation. They're getting their people to start trolling. As you can see, we have, a whole bunch of people in their comments, and they're going over to Fresh and Fits and trying to dislike all the videos and all this kind of stuff. So you see these things going on. But anyways, we're going to get into their retaliation video. So let's get into it.
All right. Seems like the guys from Fresh and Fit are really upset.
We are better than you niggas, period.
People want to know our thoughts. I'm going to keep it really brief. Right. I don't have much thoughts on their platform. Are they doing some good things for some people? I'm sure. I have no doubt. I'm not even denigrating that. We just came at them for their ideas with regards to paying for box and all this stuff. Thought it was full of shit.
I'm like, yo, relax, niggas, don't pay for box.
Even more, what I find really distasteful is you come to find out that Myron Gaines himself, right, the so-called pickup artist, the master, has his own seeking arrangements account.
Okay, so this is what people are trying to say. Oh, he's a fraud, this, that, and third. Look, bro. When it comes to seeking arrangements, it's a dating app. The whole idea of Fresh and Fit is, for one, not only to help you out with women, not only to help you out with dating, but also to help you out with your fitness, right? Your money, your finances, okay? All that. Do I agree with everything Fresh and Fit do? No, obviously not. But for him to come and say, oh, he has a seeking arrangements, bro, you can't, like, even seeking arrangements, even though it has a bad rap, everybody knows what it's used for. You can't directly exchange cash for the WAP on seeking arrangements. Okay? You can't directly exchange cash for WAP on seeking arrangements. So with that being said, seeking arrangements is a dating app like Tinder, like Bumble, like Hinge. Okay? When you're on seeking arrangements, you can basically use it to pull more shorties, because when you are on seeking arrangements as a young man and you got your body right, you got your fitness right, you check off a lot of the boxes that the women want, they will deal with you for the free ski, especially since they know that, you kind of got your stuff in order. Okay. You got your stuff in order. I mean, there have been plenty of dudes who have quote unquote finesse girls off of seeking arrangements. And this is not what they're trying to do per se, but there have been guys who are on seeking arrangements who used women for their money, who got the woman to pay for them. So it's about how you deal with the situation when you get that link up with shorty. Okay. Once you get that link up with shorty. Okay. So him trying to discredit Myron for having a seeking arrangements is pretty disingenuous, because at the end of the day, if you're on any type of dating app, We know what it's for. It's hookup, straight up. Okay? Straight up. If I were to go on Seeking Arrangements right now as Quarantino Da GAWD in my shape, bro, I'm going to be cleaning up because, for one, I'm going to be separated from everybody because I'm going to be in shape. You know, I got the swag. I got the way that I dress, whatever. I can relate to the woman because they're my age. So I'm going to clean up. I'm going to clean up. You think these old guys can compete with me? No. Maybe the girls might go with them to, to get some bread. But a lot of the dudes on Seeking Arrangements don't even clap the cheeks of the woman. Most of these dudes on Seeking Arrangements, they're chilling with them. Oh, I don't want anything from you. They tell the woman they don't want anything from them. I'll just be your mentor. Da 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 da. Okay. So y'all got to understand the Seeking Arrangements game in the first place.
His own profile. All right. This is on the web. You can find it. This man's out here talking about don't pay for box. Don't pay for box. He's on a website for sugar daddies and sugar babies. Okay. All right. You want to be a giant hypocrite? Do your thing. Okay. Then you come to find out this man's talking about, listen, we want burning desire from ladies. Ain't that what they say? Right? You want to get their best.
So he's attacking the burning desire argument, which I've already broken down in the previous video. So guys, make sure you go back into my first video where I broke down Abin preach justifying paying for the WAP. Let's not forget where this conversation stemmed from. These dudes are blatantly justifying paying prostitutes. And look, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But over here, I teach my guys, we ain't paying for the pussy, okay? We're not doing it. We're not doing it, okay? So whatever y'all want to do on your spirit, look, I'm teaching guys how to get it off the strength. I'm teaching guys how to get off the muscle of who you are, not what you have in your wallet. So they're talking about we want burning desire. They're trying to make fun of the whole idea of burning desire. That tells you that these guys have never had women who have had that burning desire for them.
So you got to earn it. Come to find out, this man's telling girls in the DMs that if they want to come on.
Okay, so this one was a misstep. I'm going to keep it a buck. Okay? It goes both ways. This was a misstep by Myron. I don't think that he knew that his private DMs were going to be exposed, which I always continue to tell you guys. Women love embarrassing men, okay? Women love exposing men. Women love embarrassing men. Women love taking an intimate or a private conversation and putting it out there, okay? They love doing that. They love embarrassing the man. They love making you look bad, okay? This is what you guys got to understand. This is what you guys got to understand. So we'll read through it just to see what he said. He definitely misstepped on this one. I'm not going to lie. This was a bad move. He says, I'm just being honest and stand by it. I'm not collaborating with you unless we smash. You have smashed a bunch of dudes I know and aren't special. You could have just said no and kept it moving, but you are clearly in your feelings, going through all the effort with a poll, etc. So she basically put him out on blast because he slid in the DMs, wanting her to smash to get on the show. You know, he was trying to pull a little casting couch. I'm not gonna lie. He was trying to pull the little casting couch. He tried to pull a fast one. You know what I mean? He's a slick motherfucker. You know what I mean? Them Arabs, they always want shit for a discount. So, you know, I'm not mad at him for that. I'm not knocking him for that. You know what I mean? Even though that's not how I would approach the situation, the way that he did it, I would say was not the right way. But at the end of the day, you know, he stood on the shit after it came out. He got on YouTube and he addressed it and he said, hey, this is what I did. Yeah, the fuck. I'm not finna share the platform if I don't fuck. Some girls have to fuck to get on. Some girls don't have to get some girls don't have to fuck to get on. That's why Chris sources all the girls now. Okay. Yeah, I mean, and it would be ignorant to think that they're not smashing some of those girls who hop on the Fresh and Fit podcast. Let's keep it a buck. If y'all think they haven't smashed any girls who are on the podcast, you're highly mistaken. Okay, so if he set that precedent for her, you know, because he wanted her that bad, hey, it wasn't the best way to go about it. You know, you win some, you lose some.
On the platform, they have to fuck. And if they don't, he gets upset about it and he gets all pissy. Oh, you fucked all my other boys. You won't fuck me, then you can't get on the platform. So wait, you want to bang a girl who just wants to come on the platform for clout? And you think that's burning desire? And again, guys, I don't even care that he goes about that way to bang girls. Do whatever you want. You earned your platform. Go ahead. Me, it's the hypocrisy of these ideas. You preach to these men that they have to always seek this thing, that this is the way to live, that this is the best way, but you don't even walk the talk.
Remember, this is about paying for the WAP. Even though I don't agree with the way Myron approached it, he never said, all right. I'm going to pay you $1,500. Just come out here. I'll pay for your flight. Come through. We'll fuck. Yeah, I mean, I'll break you off $1,500 when you land. I'll break you off $1,500 when you go back home. Deal. He never said any of that. Okay. So this is what the argument was about. These guys are trying to bring it to a whole nother level and conflate it with what actually happened.
That's what I find distasteful. It's like a Derek Jackson talking about be faithful to your wife. Don't pay for box. Come to find out this man's cheating on everyone. How are you any different? Can you tell me?
Guys, if you're on TikTok and you're watching this live, make sure you go to the YouTube, which is in my bio. So check it out. YouTube, which is in my bio, Quarantino Da GAWD. Appreciate you guys. You already know, reclaim your throne.
Now everyone's gonna get, well, you know, we're attacking people in the manosphere. I don't care about the manosphere. I don't care about none of this. Move with integrity in life. That's it. I'm not here about it, some scene. Oh, you can't go on this podcast. I don't care. At the end of the day, the truth remains the truth. When I came into the game, when I was listening to Patrice, we didn't call it red pill. We just called it the truth. These niggas is fronting on some points. That doesn't mean they're not helpful to you. Maybe if you're one of their fans, right? Maybe they help you with finances. I think
we still have yet to prove. He said they're fronting, but we still have yet to prove that these guys actually handed cash for pussy.
Maybe even they helped you with game. I don't know. But all we talked about were these ideas and how they were hypocritical.
Here's the thing.
You guys been blowing us up, man.
Yeah, you guys been blowing us up with DMs and everything. Apparently, Alvin Preach decided to make a video talking smack out of nowhere, out of left field, and it's funny about capping and paying for box. And I was like, didn't we talk about this several months ago? Like, why are you guys bringing this up like now? Like, what the hell?
Exactly. See, these guys were in the studio, or ABBA was in the studio, right? ABBA was in the studio. You know, he defended his points in the studio, which I think that Fresh and Fit could have done a better job of defending their stance on it. And I would love to debate one of these guys on the subject for paying for box, because I think I just have a more formulated idea about it, because I have really dealt with girls who were sex workers and not paying for it. Okay. So I really know how the shit goes down, their mindset, you know, their intimate details with it. But Preach was very condescending on the podcast, rolling his eyes, huffing and puffing, couldn't sit still, had the heebie-jeebies and the fidgeties and all that stuff when he disagreed with some of Fresh and Myron's points. And it's just like, they're right. Why are y'all coming back now? Why are y'all spinning the block now, 4 months later, after y'all did that, when y'all got these dudes' phone numbers? Y'all could have came back this and third. Y'all could have made this video immediately after y'all left the podcast and said, hey, you know, I think it was interesting that we had a disagreement on this point. We're going to go ahead and make another video about it. So, you know, if y'all see your name in one of our videos and anything, don't take offense. We're just debating the ideas. They could have did that too. So let's stretch out the accountability upon ABBA and Preach too, because Fresh and Fit didn't even know that these dudes had any beef with them. But then they literally made the video trying to debate the points of paying for WAP, and they were disrespectful in that video. They were. So let's not skirt the accountability for ABBA and Preach as well.
Trending, man.
Yeah.
The only reason we brought it up later is because we already covered a couple of videos from that podcast and the second one after. And this we did both podcasts on the same day. The first one, and then I came back later on for the second one. I completely forgot about the first one. So I covered the second one, and then months later, somebody sent me a link to it. It's like, hey, what did you think about this conversation? So I rewatched it. I'm like, hey, man, there's a lot of dumb things that were said. Let me cover it. It's not that deep. Okay, this whole idea that like, there's some giant conspiracy is not that deep. But anyway.
See, he's saying it's not that deep, but when you mention another YouTuber in your videos and you are condescending and you are disrespectful in that video, it is that deep. Okay, I broke down the video that they initially targeted Fresh and Fit with. It was that deep. It was disrespectful. And honestly, it probably is a coordinated hit because they may have predicted the way that Fresh and Fit would have reacted. They might have set the booby trap.
Anyways, if you guys want to know, that was why.
We're trending, man.
Yeah.
We're popping right now.
But then I did, as always, man.
Guys, and if you want to see that initial video that started, guys, I did the most intricate breakdown of Abba and Preach's initial video directed at Fresh and Fit when it comes to paying for the WAP and them trying to justify it. I did most in-depth video on YouTube. So go check out my last video and y'all make sure y'all really understand where we're coming from.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't, right? And then I thought to myself, why would they bring this up now? Chris, can you show Exhibit A real fast? So let's see here. Let's see. These guys have almost 1 million more subs than us, guys. All right.
So we're the blue line.
We're the blue line. They're the red. They have 1.38, which is 1,380,000 subscribers. Guys, we only have 430,000 subscribers. Yep. Okay. We have literally like less than 1/3 of their joint, right? And we got 20 million views and they got 14.9 million views. Ouch. Very interesting for you guys to go ahead and make a video insulting us months.
And that was a good point. They saw that Fresh and Fit were on an upward trajectory. They saw that Fresh and Fit were on a trend. Maybe they didn't look at the numbers directly, but they knew it. Okay. They knew that, hey, we don't get this many live viewers on our stream and we have, double, triple the amount of subscribers that they do. Okay. We don't get this many views on our live stream. So, maybe we should make a video mentioning their name. Okay.
After the fact, I wonder why. Oh, it's because we're hotter than you guys right now.
All this talk about we make so much money, we're getting all these views, these guys are clout chasing. Bruv, when I came on your podcast was far smaller. I didn't care that you guys were a smaller podcast. I was like, cool. You guys seem to do some interesting content. I'll just jump on. I'm not the type of nigga who looks at people and judges their value or their perception of me based off of how many followers they have or how many views they get. We cover people who are far larger than us and who have way bigger platforms, and we cover people with 100 subscribers. We don't come at people based off of the size of the following they have. We talk about ideas. If you think back about the video, when we said all that stuff about boxing this, it was on the topics. We didn't talk about Fresh's past. We didn't talk about him faking press releases. We didn't talk about you paying for box. We didn't talk about none of that shit. You guys are getting so hyper emotional about this thing. It's funny to me. For so-called alpha males, you guys don't seem to have any control over your temper.
Our channel's better than yours.
And when it comes to the temper and this and the third, guys, this is just entertainment. People think because you're raising your voice and you're yelling at the mic and stuff like that, that you're emotional. No, bro, it's entertainment. It's fucking YouTube. Sometimes I get turned up and I'm gonna raise my voice and we gonna laugh and I'm gonna jump up and down and I'm gonna raise my hands and I'm gonna point and stuff like that. I'm in my own house, okay? They're in their own studio. Of course they're gonna raise their voice. Of course they're gonna get turned. Of course they're gonna get lit. It's YouTube. It's for entertainment. Entertainment.
We get more views than you. We've been on less than you. We work harder than y'all niggas. We cut our hair more than you niggas. Like, yo, if y'all want to like Ross,
we get more girls than y'all niggas.
We get more girls than y'all niggas.
Free.
Like, if y'all really want to do this nigga Preach is married probably to a fucking beluga whale somewhere. And y'all niggas talking shit.
And how old these niggas are? 40 years old?
Yo.
Look. He went at Preach's wife. Okay. And I already spoke about this. This was not to, let's bring the family in there. Let's bring the family in there, okay? It wasn't for that purpose. It wasn't for that purpose, all right? What it was to show credentials, to show receipts. I did a video breakdown on Alvin Preach's video, and I believe I found the woman that Preach was married to. If that was the correct woman, she's not the hottest chick. Okay? So it's like, how are you going to talk about getting hot chicks when your wife is not hot? Okay? That's really all it was about. That's really all it was about. He says she might look like a beluga whale. Look. If the pictures of what his wife looked like is accurate, is what I'm looking at, he's not wrong.
Yo, all ass niggas too, bro. Like, yo, bro.
I wasn't gonna do this.
Wait, the hand symbol?
Yo, I was not gonna fucking do this.
The international.
But y'all got me hyped now. Yo, I know you guys are not talking, bro.
All this was entertainment. They're like, oh, you're getting out of masculine frame, bro. It's entertainment.
My man Abba looks like he got off a camel, hasn't cut his hair in years. Dusty as fuck.
Yo, bruh.
And this is Sudani roasted on you right now, bro.
It's literally a joning session. It's literally a joning session. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I thought that men could go at each other, make jokes, whatnot.
Bro, you Somalian? Yo.
I was like, yo, what anime you came from, bro? Now,
Yo.
nigga looking bummy as hell, bro. And mind you, right? I ain't look on a nigga, because obviously, I'm saying that's his style. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
We're better than you niggas. We make more money than you niggas. We got a better fucking channel than y'all niggas. We get more views than y'all niggas. The only thing you guys got on us is you guys been on longer. But I guarantee you, next year, this time, we're gonna lap you motherfuckers. Because you know what? Nobody works harder than us.
Nope.
Period.
We make more money.
And that's the worst part is that I love to see a black man get paid. Get your money. Get your money.
You love to see a black man get paid so he can pay for pussy?
If your views are stupid, your views are stupid. But if you're getting paid, get your money.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm here for.
There's not a single person that could ever say that we've ever feigned jealousy or gotten mad about other people succeeding. We move at our own pace. Yeah, we've been on the platform longer than you. Congratulations. To me, it's not even that deep. You guys are doing well for yourselves. Good for you.
It's crazy.
I ain't never been mad at a nigga making money. This is about the idea. So all this talk about clout and all this, you guys have lived in Miami so long and you've been faking your lifestyles for so long that you think everybody is chasing clout, that everybody wants.
That's because everybody is chasing clout. See, what you guys fail to realize is when you mention another YouTuber in your videos, like Fresh and Fit also failed to realize after you guys went at them, is that everybody is chasing clout. It's not just Miami, okay? He's like, oh, y'all are in this bubble in Miami and da-da-da-da. Look, Miami is every one of your small towns amplified. And I said this point on Red Sings the Blues podcast. Shout out to him. Guys, if you're in bumfuck Idaho, okay, if there's a woman in bumfuck Idaho and there's a girl in Miami, the girl in Miami, her top dog, the hypergamy works the same. The woman in Miami's top dog may be a rapper or an athlete or whatever, right? The woman in bumfuck Idaho's top dog might be the potato manager, you know, at the potato distillment factory, okay? He might manage the potato distillment factory. Hypergamy works everywhere. It's the same everywhere. It's just the amplification, okay? Maybe the ballers over here are not rappers and ball players. Maybe the ballers over here are, you know, middle management to upper management in the factories, okay? Either way, those guys are going to get the hottest girls. So you're talking about, oh, not everybody's looking for clout. Bruh, when it comes to mentioning somebody else's YouTube, when it comes to a lot of these women, yes, they are looking for clout.
Wants to be with an Instagram baddie. Your whole platform is based around clout.
There he goes. Nope, not everybody wants to be with an Instagram baddie. No, that's incorrect. Not everybody has the ability to be with an Instagram baddie. Okay, this is what you guys got to understand. Everybody wants to be with an Instagram baddie, or at least have sex with her, at least once, or at least get a woman on that caliber. She don't even have to be on Instagram, as long as she looks like one of those chicks. Okay, right? But the people who say, oh no, I don't want a woman who looks like that. I don't want a cute girl who has big boobs and nice ass and a pretty face, small waist, cute face with a big bang. I don't want none of that. They're lying out of their teeth. Why? Because they know they could never get that. They know that they could never get that, and they don't feel like they deserve that.
Chasers. So that's why your mind is warped. Miami's fucked up. That's why the girls you bring on, everyone's like, yo, who are these dumb broads that you bring on? Right? Because they're all clout chasers. So you guys' mindset is all.
Hold on. Dumb broads. They brought on police officers. They brought on nurses. They brought on women in med school. They brought on psychiatrists. They brought on all of these different types of women. And you're saying, oh, dumb broads. Like, no, it's not dumb broads, bro. It's not dumb broads. They're bringing on a huge sample size of chicks on their platform. That's what it is. It's not just, oh, these dumb broads. No, bro. No. Nobody agrees with the way that these dumb broads. Bro, some of these girls fly out to go and be on their podcast. So for you to just say, oh, these dumb broads who are on the podcast, bro, you just generalized a whole population of women. You just generalized all of these women who have gone on the show, calling all of them dumb broads, when a majority of them are not. Just because of their standards are up there, just because they want this out of a dude, doesn't make them dumb. Okay? So now look at who's throwing the ad hominem situations. Okay? In ABBA, you do the live dates. You did a live date with Nina Unrated, one of those dumb broads who was also on the show. She was also on the show. Okay? So for him to say, oh, dumb broad, bro, I think that they have a very equal representation of the young ladies that come on their show. I really do. I really do, because they've had police officers, they've had psychiatrists, they've had nurses, they've had women in college, okay? They've had women on unemployment, okay? They've had hood chicks, they've had ratchet hit, they've had the assortment, all of the assortment of women. It's not just because, oh, they live in Miami. Now you're generalizing and stereotyping everybody who lives in Miami. Oh, just because you're in Miami, it's a clout. Bro, the most clout chasing strip on Miami is one strip. One strip, and it's dominated by African Americans. Okay? So much so that they wanted to shut down the whole entertainment district. So much so that they got signs up in the middle of the street saying no marijuana, even though it's everybody blowing down.
All warped and shit. It's not like that everywhere on the.
What's up to Instagram Live? You already know what it is. We live on YouTube, so make sure you check me out there as well.
Well, not everyone is about clout. If we were about clout, do you think we'd be covering things like this pandemic and all these other issues that fucking derank our YouTube channel? It's not about clout. At the end of the day, it's always about integrity. That's it. For us, it's about integrity, whether we win or we lose money.
Y'all dumbass niggas with the same tired background, same fucking million plaque. We got $200,000 plaques now, and we're gonna get a million plaque, and we're gonna get the other channel another million as well, and Fresh's channel gonna hit 100,000.
Facts.
We are better than you niggas. Period. Fuck.
They went hard. They went hard. I'm not gonna lie though.
Get out of here, man.
And we don't pay for box.
These are the kind of like, you know what it's like? You know what it's like? You know, I love it that these guys call themselves alpha and all this other stuff. It makes me laugh because they got such bitch energy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like when you're talking to a girl about a topic. You know, you're talking, you guys have seen this before. You know, you're talking to your girl about a topic and you guys having a discussion and she's losing the argument. All of a sudden she starts bringing up, your dick is small. What does that have to do?
No, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. You were on their platform. You guys had a disagreement. Preach left the interview in a total display of disrespect, which I'm surprised that they didn't even call it out when it happened, or they didn't even say anything about it shortly after. Oh, well, I guess he had to go, or maybe he went on a bathroom break. They just, shoved it off. But from what I was seeing from Preach's body language, very condescending, very disrespectful, okay? And quite frankly, it was just rude. So for this guy to say, oh, they're acting feminine, this, that, and third, look, you can say that. You can say that they came off the wrong way. Cool, we get that. But let's not forget where this topic originated from. And it came down to paying for the box, which these guys justified. These guys justified that shit, okay? They said, oh, yeah, it's cool for men to pay for box. That's not good advice. It's not good advice, bro. Okay? Look, and we're going to speak about, quote-unquote, incels for a second. With these incel guys, and I know you guys may know about the guy in the UK who clapped himself and took some other people with him, whatever. These incel guys, look, first of all, there's no such thing as incel because, for one, in half of Europe, paying for the box is legal. In the States, it's pretty much legal. It's just dressed up, okay? But there are certain parts of the States where you can go and pay for the box, okay? So there's no such thing as incel. If you got a plane ticket to Nevada and $500 in your pocket, you're voluntary, okay? At that point, you're voluntarily celibate, okay? At that point, you're voluntarily celibate, okay? So what you guys got to understand, and I keep saying this over and over again, this whole conversation stemmed from them justifying paying for the WAP, okay? The reason why these incel guys don't go and pay for the WAP is because they want that genuine desire. They want that respect. They want to know, and they want to have the realization that, yo, okay, she's really actually fucking with me because she's fucking with me. Not just because of what I have, not just because I paid her $500 to bounce on the dangling, not because of all of these superficial things, okay? So this is what you guys gotta understand. Guys, make sure you like the stream. Make sure you like the stream. All right? I don't want to, fuck around and check and see that we don't have the likes right, okay? So make sure you guys like the stream. Let me see. Let me fix my phone right quick. Turn off low power mode. Yeah, we had to turn off low power mode. We're streaming live on Instagram. Shout out to my Instagram folks. Let me just set this back up. What up, Ray? If you want to join the conversation live on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. But yes, this conversation stemmed from Abba and Preach trying to justify paying for the WAP. We're going to take a brief intermission, guys, and when we come back, we're going to break down the rest of these videos.
If you want to see exclusive raw and uncut videos of Quarantino Da GAWD exposing and explaining how to bang OnlyFans chicks, cam girls, and other adult content creators and then toss them to the wayside, look no further. For only $9.99 a month, you too can become the slore slayer you were always meant to be. All you have to do is subscribe to my OnlyFans, and you can unlock the skills that it takes to bang adult models on a consistent and regular basis. Are you scared to talk to that bartender at your local pub? Or afraid to lock eyes with the HBIC in your local titty bar? Want to know how to build up the courage to engage in conversation with that hot Hooters waitress with the tight ass that you always order the 6-piece all flats naked wing with? All you have to do is click the link to my OnlyFans in the description box below. Tino Gang.
In the bio. Yep, so we back. Let's get into the video.
Do with economics. It's like they do the same thing. I find it so funny that these guys like think they're alpha and 1% men and all this other stuff, right? They lack integrity. They get upset at the most random stuff.
They lack integrity. He says they lack integrity. No, what's lacking in integrity is making a diss video 4 months after the fact. Making a diss video 4 months after the fact when you have these guys' phone number. He could have easily sent them the text and the link to the video. Yo, bruh. Yeah, I mean, we had that little disagreement on your podcast about paying for the WAP. Me and Preach felt like it was pertinent to create another video on it. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to go in on this video. Don't take it personal. If you want to make a responsible video, do that too, but keep it respectful. Whatever they had to say, they could have reached out before they put out the video. People are not understanding that Abba and Preach took the first jab. Fresh and Fit was not worried about them. Fresh and Fit was not worried about them before. Okay? They didn't say anything when they disagreed about paying for the WAP. They didn't call them simps. They didn't call them trick daddy. They didn't call them, senior citizens for paying for the WAP. They didn't do any of that. Okay? They didn't do any of that. But the fact that these brothers did not reach out to them and give them a phone call, give them a text and let them know, hey, we finna mention y'all in this video, ba-da-da-da-da. That's what's lacking of integrity. All the other shit is the hot shit that is a reflection of what you guys started.
stuff. When I was on the podcast and they kicked out that girl, one of the girls beside me was like, "Yo, you're being emotional." She's like, "No, I'm not being emotional." I was like, "Bro, like, why are you screaming like this?" No wonder these girls come on your podcast and don't respect you. You don't command respect. You just yell and get them kicked out. You think that's alpha behavior? The idea that you can't even get respect from these ladies is an indication of the fact that you don't know what.
Just because one girl gets kicked off, for disrespecting the platform doesn't mean that the rest of them don't respect them. Okay?
What you're doing. It's hyper emotional. You're just screaming and getting mad. I'm laughing at this because it's pathetic. I don't know what's wrong, but every episode I see you just screaming, getting mad, screaming at ladies, railroading like women who aren't prepared with all these stats and numbers. That these ladies are like, "Oh, you want to come on a podcast?" We're like, "Sure." Turns out that 8% of all men. Well, how does that have a way to have a discussion?
How is it not to bring facts to a discussion is wrong now? To bring statistics to a discussion, to be prepared for a debate is wrong now? Everybody got the same internet, buddy. Everybody got the same internet. These young ladies could have easily hopped on their phone, did their Googles, did their YouTubes, and had a response for every single argument that Fresh and Fit have. They could have had a response for every single argument. I mean, it's not hard. It's not hard. The information is out there. If you disagree with their points, you can go study, bring your counter arguments, whatnot. I don't think they would deny that. As long as you're respectful.
Just chill, nigga. It's not that deep.
I'm like, yo, relax.
So Matthew Sharp, shout out to Matthew Sharp. Shout out to everybody who's in the stream, man. You already know what it is. We showing love. He says they're speaking about respect, but what women are respecting these two guys after paying for the WAP? Exactly.
Niggas don't pay for box.
Yo, here's the other thing too.
Bruh.
These guys say real ass niggas don't pay the box, and one's on seeking arrangements. The other one
He's lying about having 3 girls at one time. Shut the fuck.
The other one,
Shut the fuck up.
You know what kills me?
So he thinks that Fresh is lying about having 3 girls. He didn't say 3 girls at one time, which is a foursome, which is definitely possible. Honestly, like that's not. I'm not gonna say it's not hard. All right, it's pretty hard to pull off. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a chick, you got to have another chick, and then one of them have to be kind of bi-curious. Everything has to go right. I'm not saying that it's an easy thing to do. But he's just saying, dismissing, you didn't have 3 women. Like, bro, how do you know, dog? Literally, and I've told you guys this on stream. The first time I was active, the first time I had sex, bro, I hit 2 girls in the same day. Like, y'all are acting like this shit is impossible. It's not. It's really not. But the fact of the matter is, they are just hating to hate at this point. And honestly, before they even came on the podcast, I knew that they had a little animosity for the Red Vitamin community. They did. Just by watching some of the videos that they put up, you know, they definitely had some animosity. They definitely had some gripes for the Red Vitamin, and they try and come off as Red Vitamin, right? Some of their reviews come off as Red Vitamin, but at the end of the day, they are still placating to their audience, which that's not Red Vitamin, okay?
Me about Fresh, like if you listen to him, you know he has no care. It's painfully obvious that this man, like even when you go watch the vlogs that he does, he's like, he has this whole thing, don't lead with money, and like in a bunch of his videos he's like, hey girl, I'm gonna shower you with gifts, come on, we're gonna go shop for Lambos and Ferraris. I'm like, bruv, if it wasn't for your clout, you wouldn't be out here getting anything. Let's be real. So I find it so funny. It's like
and then he goes at Fresh. He says, if it wasn't for your clout, you wouldn't be out here getting anything. Look, bro, maybe you could say that for anything. Maybe you could say that for yourself. Maybe you could say that for yourself. Maybe you could say that for you guys who paying for the box. If it wasn't for your clout, these women would charge you a lot more. Okay? If it wasn't for you guys' clout, the woman would charge you a lot more. But because you got clout, nah, it's just 500 to fuck instead of 5,000.
Talk about paying for box. You want to know why this nigga doesn't want to pay for box? This is his experience. He went to Colombia with his niggas, okay? They went to a brothel. He saw a bad woman, and he's like, oh, wow. She's like, come upstairs with me. He didn't know it was a whorehouse because this nigga is so lacking in self-awareness. You know, he thinks everyone respects him. It's fucking goober, okay? He gets in, and she's like, $20. He's like, you want me to pay? Nigga, you don't know a whorehouse when you walk into one? Where were you raised? I don't know how you could be a pickup artist and lack this much self-awareness. So he said.
So he's saying he's going back to a story that Myron told on the stream where he went to Colombia and then, which also happens in Vegas as well. So you can get finesse like that in Vegas as well, where a girl will come up to you at the bar, be talking to you and acting like she has real interest in you, take you up all the way to the crib. And then once you pull your drawers down, she like, break me off $50. That's literally what happened to Myron. Okay. He had a bad experience with that. They're trying to discount his bad experience by saying, oh, how did you not know she was a whore? How did you not know she was bruh? How the fuck would anybody know? Okay. When you're in a whole different country, for one, you're in a place you've never been to. Okay. You don't speak the language. You don't speak Spanish. How would anybody know? But they're trying to say, oh, you don't have any, you just have no social awareness. Like, you think this hot girl will really come up to you and da-da-da-da-da? Maybe. We in Colombia, shit. Hoes may not have seen a nigga who looked like me. Maybe.
I paid the $20. I banged her, and I felt disgusting afterwards. And that's why I'll never pay for box. Bruv, if the first time you eat out is McDonald's burger and you say you hate all restaurants after, that's not a problem.
I hate when they try and conflate eating at a restaurant to paying for pussy. It is not the same. Where are they getting these comparisons to think that eating at a restaurant is the same as paying for pussy? Like, bro, it's not the same thing. Why are you trying to act like pulling up to McDonald's is the same as pulling up to, the corner of 7th and Crenshaw or some shit like, you know what I mean? It's not the same.
With restaurants, or that's a problem with you.
It's a problem with your choices.
Here's the thing, the truth about this whole escorting and paying for box. CEOs, NBA players, princes, they all pay for box.
There, I can agree with. Yes, they all are paying for box. Definitely. CEOs, NBA players, NFL players, rappers, they are all paying for box. The whole point of this situation, that doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right. Lil Baby, he got caught up. He paid a chick $16,000 to fuck. Bruh. That made me lose respect for the nigga. Put a 1 in the chat if you would. Matter of fact, put a 1 in the chat if you wouldn't pay 16 bands for some pussy. For the baddest girl that you ever thought. The girl that you had a crush on, whatever, celebrity crush, whatever. Put a 1 in the chat if you wouldn't pay for the pussy. Because that's what Lil Baby did. And then he gonna backtrack. Oh, it was actually 8,000. Bandman Kevo said the same thing. Yeah, 8,000. I paid 8,000. Just because your favorite celebrities do it doesn't mean that it's right. It doesn't. But let's keep it a buck. Most of the time, they don't have to do it. They really don't. The reason that they do it is because maybe they slide into Instagram models' DMs, and I already told you guys about these 100K plus Instagram models. They're all selling the box. Maybe they slide into one of them and lead with the customer frame. And that's why these shorties think da-da-da-da. I did that video review on the YouTuber who, got in the same situation that Myron did. Except it was more virtual. It had more virtual components. He DM'd a young lady off of Instagram, right? He DM'd shorty. He pulled up to the crib. They was chilling. They was vibing. You know what I'm saying? They was kissing. They was touching. He was all up on her neck, whatever. And then right before he got the draws, shorty said, oh, you got to break me off $3,000. That's what a lot of these brothers find themselves in, or the situation that a lot of these brothers find themselves in. Okay. That's the situation that a lot of these brothers find themselves in. So some stand on their morals and stand on, their beliefs, stand on their integrity and say, hey, shit, I ain't paying for this shit. All right, boom, I'm out. Shit, you said 3 bands? Couldn't be me. And some guys, like you guys, who are justifying, all right, yeah, I'll break you off 3,000. What's your Cash App? What's your Venmo? What's your Zelle? What's your MoneyGram? What's your Western Union?
They pay for high-end escorts. Why? Discretion, expertise. Okay, I don't care how much your girl loves you and all that other stuff. If she hasn't studied sex, if she hasn't done all that shit, if she hasn't taken the time to really learn.
Yo, my Instagram chat funny as hell. He said, I would pay a Big Mac for some good box.
She's not as good as other people. This whole idea of like, if she have enthusiasm, nigga, you ever been with a girl that's really into you and she's using her teeth on your blowjobs? She got all the enthusiasm in the world. It's never going to be a substitute for technique. The only niggas who are this dumb are men who not had a lot of sex or men who never paid for a good box.
Did you just hear what this nigga said? I cannot let him walk straight past that. I can't let him walk straight past that. Dude, for one, if you have an inexperienced girl, which I have dealt with some girls who had nobodies, who was virgins, okay? You teach them. You teach them. You teach them. It's a learning experience. You try and make her first experience be a good experience if you're a gentleman, okay? You teach them. You teach them. There's nothing wrong with that. Just like a woman would say, if he don't know how to eat pussy, I ain't trying to teach him. No. Men were more kind, we're more giving when it comes to that. Yo, you know what I mean? Use a little less teeth. Yo, you know what I mean? Spit on the dick before you whatever. You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's not that hard to just give direction. That's a part of being a leader. Okay? But listen to what he says right here. And I need you guys to pay attention. Listen to what this brother says. He blatantly justifies paying for the WAP. Blatantly.
Jobs. She got all the enthusiasm in the world. It's never going to be a substitute for technique. The only niggas who are this dumb.
But with that enthusiasm, I can use that, baby. I can use that enthusiasm. Oh, yeah, we can work with that. We can work with that. But nah, baby, you don't have to know everything. You don't have to do all the little freaky shit you see in the pornos. You don't have to do this and that and third. You don't have to supplicate to what you think, whatever. We can work with the enthusiasm. As long as you're happy, as long as, we're good and you want to be here, I can work with that. What I can't work with is you being begrudged because you ain't got the other 50% yet. Or the nigga made a down payment and you waiting to get the back end. You waiting to get the back end. That's what I can't deal with. You giving that, look what Kendrick Lamar said, and I don't like no head with no attitude. You giving that attitude head because you ain't got the back end yet. Let's run this back. You hear what these niggas are saying, and that's why I went hard on them. Leave Fresh and Fit out of this. I went hard on them. Okay? Leave Myron, leave Fresh out of this. I went hard on them because I know what they're saying is wrong. What they're saying is leading niggas astray. They say, hey, look at your favorite celebrities. They're out here paying for the pussy, so you might as well pay for the pussy. Shitting me. If anything, that makes me more confident because I'm like, oh, damn, these niggas feel like they got to pay for the pussy. Now I'm out here not paying for the shit. What? I'm out here eating. Let's read some of these chats. Black God says, shout out to Black God. He says $16K, that's a down payment. I think they want to silence the girl. Matthew Sharp says, I understand it's their money. They can do whatever they want. Any amount spent on WAP is sad, but $16K, man, come on. L. Marshall says, learning your true value in female nature first, you won't pay. Facts. L. Marshall says, we all made mistakes. Firehouse Records, what the fuck did this dude just say? No, Abba and preach wild. Hassan McMillan, no matter what Abba says, this dude is crazy. Sounds like a man with no game. Get the fuck out of here. Matthew Sharp says, men who never paid for box, in quotes, I hope no other young guys are taking his advice. Exactly. Black God says, facts. we can work with that. Yeah, I mean, we can work with that, Black God. You feel me? Hassan McMillan says, what? Bro Man Clash said, Abba is also advocating for infidelity, which lack integrity. Exactly. In the other video, he said, yo, if your wife ain't fulfilling this, that, and the third, and, your wife can't really do it how you want her to do it, then, you might as well just go on and pay for the bucks. Nigga, what? So you gonna step out on your wife with a prostitute, my nigga? At least get a bitch off the strength if you gonna do that. So that she ain't just gonna do you dirty. Alpha Zoe, shout out to my brother Alpha Zoe. He says hard on thoughts movement and hard on simps. L Marshall, thank you, Quarantino Da GAWD. You're very welcome, my brother. Matthew Sharp, not to mention that this shit is illegal, man. You're convincing young guys to pay for the box. Exactly. Alpha Zoe says when guys pay for box, it gives the woman a false sense of entitlement and ruins it for guys like us. Absolutely. Hamlet Jenkins says, get the Tate brothers on this podcast. Man, shit, they probably want me to have 100,000 subscribers for niggas to get on my shit. But Alpha Zoe says, women meet guys like us and expect us to trick off, cash out for nothing, and pay for their lifestyle. I have to continually check women for expecting me to simp like other celebrities. Exactly.
Really learn? She's not as good as other people. This whole idea of if she have enthusiasm, nigga, you ever been with a girl that's really into you and she's using her teeth on your blowjobs? She got all the enthusiasm in the world. It's never going to be a substitute for technique. The only niggas who are this dumb are men who not had a lot of sex or men who never paid for good box.
You heard what he said. Men who have not had a lot of sex or men who have never paid for good box. Well, then I just may be a fucking dumbass because I ain't never paid for shit. I must be a goddamn imbecile because I ain't never paid for a goddamn thing. I ain't never paid for no bucks. Hey, I must be stupid as fuck. I'm just dumb as hell because I ain't never paid shit for no pussy.
Niggas who are this dumb or men who not had a lot of sex or men who never paid for good box. Even
I gotta run that shit back, bro. What did this nigga say? What we talking about on Instagram? He said, about to drop some sick country music. He said, it's still tricking if you got it. If you paying, you tricking. Facts.
You got all the enthusiasm in the world. It's never going to be a substitute for technique. The only niggas who are this dumb or
listen up. The only niggas who are this dumb.
Enthusiasm in the world. It's never going to be a substitute for technique. The only niggas who are this dumb are men who not had a lot of sex or men who never paid for good box.
Men who have not had a lot of sex or men who have never paid for good bucks. My nigga, I would rather had not had a lot of sex than pay for the pussy. I'm sorry. I would rather be a virgin than pay for the pussy. And that's why we have so many incels, because they refuse to pay for the pussy. Why? Because they want that respect and they want that genuine desire. It's not dumb, okay, to want to deal with a woman who has enthusiasm to be with you. It's actually pretty wise. It's actually pretty smart. It's actually pretty intelligent, because what she is lacking, you can always bring her up from. Always. Always.
Even Kevin Samuels will come in and say, I paid for box. I paid for women to come with me. Because he's a real nigga. Patrice O'Neal pays for box. The highest niggas in the...
There he goes. Kevin Samuels paid for box. Patrice O'Neal's paid for box, so it's cool to pay for box. Look, y'all can do whatever the hell y'all want to do. Over here, we're not doing that. I've heard Kevin Samuel's story on hiring the escort and taking her to a company meeting and that getting him a promotion. Look, that's all fine and dandy. You can do whatever you want to do. Over here, we don't do that. Because what Kevin Samuels is talking about, getting a hot woman under your arm and taking her to the, party, we can do that off the strength. And that's what I'm teaching you guys over here. Off the strength, off the muscle, not having to pay $1,500 for a night. I'm straight on it, baby.
Game, they pay for box. Not all the time, but sometimes it's convenient. So you want me to tell you that you working at your middle-class job, you know more about what's being alpha and all this than the CEOs, the most famous and rich people in the world? Okay, so yeah, their niggas is beta because they pay for box. But you...
They are. The action is definitely beta. I can't sum the whole nigga up to be beta, but that action, yes.
Right? Working at the company as a minimum wage worker for their company, you think you know more about what it means to be alpha. Get him out of here. Just don't pay for box. Say it's not for you. It's not for everyone. It's okay. But paying $100 for a hooker and then saying it's not as good as a random girl I met on the street, probably not. You pay for shit. Sometimes you get shit service. You pay well, you get better service. It's not complicated. These guys talk like they're knowledgeable about this stuff, and the very people they admire pay for box. Go have this conversation with Kevin then. Go have this conversation with real niggas.
They've had this conversation with Kevin. They have. You've never seen the 7 podcast where they all the Red Vitamin guys get on and discuss the ideas? They've had this conversation with Kevin. Okay? They have.
Just go ahead.
With the NBA players.
The same NBA player that made you bang 3 girls in one night.
You know that was so stupid about that story? This guy, man, wants me to believe he's at a pool party. Okay? He was
random pool party.
He's at a pool party. This NBA player comes up to him. He's like, oh my God. Man, do you know where the coolest parties are? He's like, yeah, here.
It's
like, can I have your
Instagram?
Can I have your Instagram? Oh man, we fucked the same girl? Oh my God, we was in the same pussy?
Yo.
Bro.
And they're taking that story fresh told way too literal, as if the sequence of events happened just like that. We don't know what happened. I don't think Fresh is lying about that situation, okay? Because Fresh got connections, bro. Fresh really has connections. I mean, even Myron has admitted on the show, bro, a lot of the people who come on that show is because Fresh is a master networking. Networker. He knows how to get himself in front of important people. It's not far-fetched for him to be at a party with an NBA player. It's not far-fetched for me to be at a party with an NBA player, an NFL player. Especially since I'm a former athlete. It's not far-fetched. It's not. Dude, I was at a rooftop party in Buckhead. NBA players, NFL players, scammers, drug dealers. They all fall in the same circle. It was free food and free bitches. It wasn't no paying for nothing.
Oh, I got a story. I got a mansion party tomorrow. Why don't you come over and we're gonna get it lit?
So the guy that was looking for the hottest party happens to have a mansion party the next. Get the fuck out of here with your bogus ass.
So he needed your help to find a party in town, but he got a mansion party with 50 girls that are rolling through. And let me ask you, bro.
This right here, to me, just lets me know that they aren't really active club goers. They aren't really active party goers. They aren't really like active in kickbacks. Dude, I go to kickbacks. I go to parties, all that type of shit. Even if I had a party with 1 million bitches in my party, I'm still going to be like, yo, where the move at? What's the move? Where's the other function? Just in case this shit get weird, just in case this shit get whack, I want a backup plan.
Bro, let me ask you, in this made-up scenario where you're capping the fuck...
I'm going to show love to some of my Instagram guys. Blue Collar Travels, shout out to you. He says, that's why women don't want to commit. It's so easy for them. Where are you doing the live stream? I'm doing the live stream on YouTube. Check my bio, Quarantino Da GAWD. Giselle Legend, he says, if you have to pay, you fix yourself. Wilt Tiz says, who are you live with? I'm on YouTube, bro. Go check out my YouTube.
Fuck out of possibilities. You want me to believe that this man had 50 girls and none of them were paid? You think that these girls that you banged there, supposedly, that you had all 3, but you didn't want a threesome because you wanted to go one at a time because you were too awkward enough? You want me to believe that these girls had burning desire for you? Of course not. They wanted to fuck the NBA player at best. They didn't want to get around with you. But you think none of these girls are paid? They pay for box. All these guys, these high-value men, they all pay for box. So, man, listen. You guys trust what you ever want to trust. Follow whoever want to follow. I don't even think I need to play the rest of the video.
The point is, you don't have to pay for box to get the box. These guys are over here and looking at celebrities and saying, hey, they pay for box, so we might as well pay for box too. Hey, they pay for box, we might as well pay. Like, bro, come on, G. Come on, G. Is that the logic, my G? Oh, just because he does it, I do it. Monkey see, monkey do, right? Monkey see, monkey do, right? Ring around the rosy, duck, duck, goose. I'm going to tag him in now. That's what we doing? That's what we doing? All right, let's read some of these chats again. L. Marshall says, damn, Abba told on himself. AlphaZo says, I find it so funny that numerous content creators are justifying buying the box and standing firm on it. Hassan McMillan says, how are these dudes are all millionaires paying for the box? Makes no sense. Oh, he said, how are these dudes are millionaires but paying for a box? Make sense. Okay. You simply won't get a woman's best when you make it transactional. End of discussion. Black God says, nothing beats a girl wanting you and literally wetting herself. I'm talking visceral, feral, animalistic instinct. AlphaZo says, a lot of guys and high-value men do pay for it at times, but relying on it is a weakness in men. Absolutely. I spoke about this in the other video. Yo, sex is an addiction. Sex is an addiction. So if you're paying for the box, you are an addict. You are an addict to that box, okay? So like I said, imagine every time you want to fuck something, you paying $500. Maybe it's not much to a millionaire. Maybe he feel like it's not. At the end of the day, that $500 could have went to something better, okay? And you could have spent less time, less money getting it off the strength. I'm just keeping it a buck. Black God says, Jeff Bezos, richest man in the U.S., is still beta. Facts. Kevin Samuels said it in his old videos that he paid and didn't get the sex he wanted because the woman saw sex with him as a chore. Exactly. That's the point. That transactional, okay? I used to respect these guys, SMH. Joe Star says, Fresh and Fit are beta male posers, but what they say is right for the most part. I mean, you can believe what you want, bro. You can believe what you want, but I'm rocking with them boys. When I went down there, they was about the business. They kept it 100. You know, they were respectful. They was cool, which I'm pretty sure they opened the red carpet or rolled the red carpet out for Abba and Preach as well. So for them to come back, double back 4 months later and talk shit behind their back, nah, we don't do that. Money just opens doors. The Red Lens says, well, that's why I am nice to Tino. I need to hit up those parties. Hey, now, you already know, bro. Hit my line. Hassan McMillan says, these dudes are the epitome of beta, and Kevin Samuels embarrassed Abba and Preach. Again, ran away. I'm seeing a pattern. No cap, all facts. L. Marshall says, when was that, Hassan? I missed that. Oh, yeah, there was a video with Abba and Preach, and they interviewed Kevin Samuels, so go check that out as well. Kevin Samuels was speaking real deal, Holyfield game, and they were like, well, your delivery could be different, and you could talk to these chicks nicer, and you could probably, you could probably like cater to more of their needs first before you like, bro, get the fuck out of here with all this goofy ass shit, nigga. The way that he talks to them is appropriate. Okay? Everyone can see from a mile away that these tricks gave up and insecure. Okay? We need more creators like you breaking down stuff like this. Hey, man, it's only one Tino for real. QDG, keeping it up, 100. Some don't understand that lifestyle. Facts. Black God says, when paying for the box becomes a habit, it could be your downfall with all the dangers that come with it. Absolutely. Broman Clash says, you actually proved some good points. Some woman will pull a wool over a man's eyes. Absolutely. Matthew Sharp says, just because these rappers have money doesn't mean they can't be beta. Majority of them don't understand females. Facts. Hamlet Jenkins says, customers, these the type of dudes that fund my girl. Your girl must be an OnlyFans chick or something, or bartender or stripper maybe. Broman Class says, I remember your advice and you are making sense. Oh, you already know, big dog. Quarantino Facts. Shout out to Simon Millen. And Joe Star says, Abba dresses like a woman. Pretty sure Abba and Preach are butt buddies. Woo! He went OD on them boys. But yeah, there's been pictures of Preach in a leotard and all that shit. So it's like, I mean, what are we talking about here, guys? What are we talking about here? But anyways, we got more videos. They made 5 videos about Fresh and Fit, so we're gonna keep watching.
We gave our L's and our W's, right? So real talk, man. We put out invite. If y'all want to talk shit, come back in the studio. We'll talk about it. or we could box about it too.
Hold on. I got some Instagram chats. What's good? People get so worked up over American women. Any man can just go to Latin America and bang beautiful favela girls for free. Facts. Latin American women get impressed just over you having a job. I'm dead.
Cause I'm in the gym now. You feel me? I'm feeling nice right now.
Right,
I'm wired right now.
Fresh wants a box of preach, bro. Fresh wants a box of preach,
bro. So you know what? Come back to Miami. Let's box it out. Talk about too. How about that?
In 3 months,
waiting.
Yo, but real talk, man. Like, if we're gonna have this discussion, we're harder than you niggas, straight up, and we work harder.
M&K Cheater says, I hope his girl isn't a stripper. 60% of them fuck for money. No, bro. 85 to 90% of them fuck for money. Keep it up.
Than you guys. We put out all different types of content.
Yep.
We're just out here reacting. Now, man, look the fuck out of here, bro.
Stop.
Yo, we're not.
And later on in the video, you're saying that you want to box with me. Sort of happened that I'm going to be in the U.S. next week. You want to fucking do this shit? Let's go. Both of you. I'll be in the U.S. next fucking week.
Hold up.
So Preach said he wants to box. Honestly, so let's just break this down. Physicality, who do y'all think would win? Let's go Preach versus Fresh and Abba versus Fit. I'm putting my money on Fit versus Abba. Definitely. Because, I mean, Myron is steady in the gym. Abba is definitely not in the gym, okay? Preach, he does a little ballerina shit, so I don't know. He might be light on his feet. I don't know. And Fresh just started hitting the gym. I ain't never seen that man hands, so I can't say who'll win in a fist fight. But if they were to do like a Myron versus Abba and then Myron versus Preach, give him a little time to rest or whatever, I think Myron might beat both of them, to be honest.
Hold up.
Let's go. We'll put gloves on. Because not only this, that's why I have a problem. Now you talk shit about my wife.
This nigga Preach is married, probably to a fucking beluga whale somewhere. And y'all niggas talking shit.
And you talk shit about my country. Old bitch said that he was about to send me on a boat to my country, to Haiti. Yeah? Cool. Next week, I'll be in the States. I'll drop by your fucking studios. You know where it is? Give me the address. I'll be right there.
Look, you know where it is? Look, the feminine hand motions. Just peep it.
Next week, I'll be in the States. I'll drop by your fucking studios. You know where it is? Give me the address. I'll be right there. Don't come unprepared. We'll do it. You want to do this? Let's go. We'll put gloves on.
Uh-oh. Are you ready to rumble?
Be legal. I know Florida laws. I take one bitch, then I take the other one. Let's go.
Honestly, I don't think Preach is built like that. I don't know though, but I can't see it.
Let's go.
Yo, nigga.
You want to talk? I'll be there.
Okay, you know what?
I wasn't there last time. I wasn't. But now you want to do this?
You want to set up the boxing match?
Let's go.
Okay, we can set it up.
Both of you bitches. Let's go.
Hey, man.
You want to do this? Let's go. Let's go. I'll be there. Yeah, he's just going to do it from... Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Next week, I'll be there.
Okay, listen. At the end of the day, listen, I'm not here to have people fight and advocate, but Preach, you your own man.
That is not me that said that.
Go, nigga.
I did not say that.
Hey,
I had no problem with it.
Hey,
you're going to bring my wife and you're going to be my country in this? No problem, Brendan. Let's do this.
I promise you, Fresh is not about that life.
I don't care.
This nigga is not about that.
He said Fresh. He didn't say Fit. You see how he left Fit's name out of it.
You have to understand that when you talk some shit, there's consequences. Let's do it. I might lose it.
Look at the femininity. Look.
I promise you, Fresh is not about that life.
I don't care.
This nigga is not about that.
You have to understand.
You have to understand. Hands on the face. You have to understand.
That when you talk some shit, there's consequences.
My boy says, do not underestimate your opponent. Just be careful. Look, I'm speaking for them, but, they're not coming at me with all this smoke. You already know how Tino get down. Don't make me pull up my shit. Because Like, I'm not even trying to fight nobody. You know what I mean? We advocate for peace. But no, I'm really about that life. Like, I'm a real dog. Like, I'm a real animal. So don't think, oh, don't underestimate your opponent and this, that, and the third. No, I'm a real dog, bro. I'm that real dog. You know what I mean? I'm a real animal. You feel me? So we're not on, when it comes to that boxing shit, I'm not underestimating nobody. I'm really about that. Nobody's finna, you know what I mean, come up to me and on no goofy, on no playing with it. You know what I mean?
Let's do it. I might lose this whole shit. Not a problem. I'll be there next week.
I'll DM you guys. Or we'll set it up. We don't have to do this back and forth. We can set it up. We don't have to do all this talking yapping.
Just let me know what kind of glitch.
He said here, Walter says, hey, you wanted to box preach? We'll be there next week. Since you offered, he'll see you there. 500K on air. Let's go. Dope setup, gym and boxing gloves. We'll post it on YouTube as well. That we're doing it. We can be there on the 24th or 25th. I like it. I'm all for it. 500K, you know, split the purse. I mean, winner takes all with the purse.
Gloves you want, 14 ounces, 16 ounces, or the Heartbinger MMA.
Yo, I didn't say, look, blue collar lifestyle. I didn't say he was gay, bro. He says femininity doesn't matter. Maybe he's a great fighter. All you need is one good punch. Maybe the femininity comes from being raised by single moms. Doesn't mean he's gay, but hey, who knows? I didn't say he was gay. I just said it was feminine. The Red Lens says Tino is like real deal Holyfield. Absolutely. And I actually played football with Holyfield's son. You know what I mean? And we hit and we butt heads, and that's my nigga.
May fighters, gloves. Just let me know. Because I got 3 of them.
And if you pussy out after doing all that chatting, if you pussy out, don't come to talk to us about anything.
Don't.
All right. So y'all heard them. They talk about the boxing match. And now we have ABBA speaking about integrity. So let's get into this one.
Talk about the importance of integrity. Okay. I don't think I've maybe made this point enough times. People have asked, you know, is this whole thing that's going on right now, this drama, is it fabricated for views? I want you guys to know I would never fabricate something to boost our views. I would never fake some drama or fake some beef or do something stupid like that to grow the channel. That's so against.
There you go. Elijah Holyfield. Yeah, that's my dog for real. That's a good brother right there. And yes, that boy hit. You know what I mean?
It's my values. I'd never be able to sleep at night. I didn't even know Preach was going to say all that stuff, to be honest with you. I just said, hey, you see what they said? You want to talk about it? He said, yeah. He didn't talk for the whole entire video. He told me, he said, I'm not here to talk. I'm here to tell him I'll come meet you. That's Preach. Preach is a grown-ass man. I'll let him do what he wants. That's his truth. That's his wife. That's his life. So I respect it. We're partners. But he's allowed to move on his own. You understand? Seeing all this unfold.
MNK Cheater says, I just started doing Muay Thai and boxing. At the end of the stream, can you give tips? Oh, yeah, bro. I'll show you some of my videos.
Why I think this is snowballing so fast and catching so much wind is you.
Yep. Alpha Zo says, at this point, they clout chasing off Fresh and Fit because they keep making responses. They seem obsessed. Absolutely.
You guys are seeing on firsthand display what happens when you do this whole fake.
Excuse me says it shouldn't take long to set up a fight. Well, I mean, it does, bro. It does take long to set up certain fights, bro. Definitely. I would say they need at least a month for promotion, to get the purse right. You know, that money don't come from anywhere.
Till you make it stuff. What happens when you are
selling tickets, all that.
Blind leading the blind. I don't care about making money. Not like that. Not over my integrity. I could have cut a check a long time ago, whether it be with Vice, whether it be Just for Last. A whole bunch of large companies approached us. But the thing that they wanted to do didn't vibe with the integrity that we want to place in front of you guys. I got emails to prove all of it. I'm not here camping for nobody. I come here to say all this because I want you to know at home that as great as money is, as great as this whole high value man making money and getting ladies on.
He says, but if they never actually fight, it's fishy. Yeah, they're probably not going to fight. They're probably not going to fight.
So understand you got to sleep with yourself at night. So move through life. Move through life with that sense of integrity. That's what matters. That's what matters. Out here talking about, oh, don't sleep with these people and these people. But then you're doing that behind closed scenes. How am I supposed to look at you? People.
He keeps saying that they're paying for the WAP, but all he saw was a Seeking Arrangements profile.
People talk about, why don't you go and have a debate with these guys? How can I debate
What
with
up, Mikey Perella?
who do not even
from
live by the
Instagram.
positions that they're trying to advocate to me? That's not a good faith discussion. Why would I go talk to a grifter? Someone who preaches something but does it behind closed doors. It's like going to talk to a pastor who's anti-gay, yet he does things behind closed doors. There's no conversation to be had. That nigga needs to talk to himself, look himself in the mirror and ask, how did I get to this fucked up point? Until he does that, he can't offer me anything of value in terms of a conversation. When I collaborate with people, small channels, larger channels.
M&K Cheater says, why are they acting all high and mighty? Oh, that's the thing. I don't know, bro. I really don't know. Like, these niggas are acting like they the best thing since sliced bread. Like, these niggas are acting like they're God's gift to YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, damn, my nigga, like, y'all, the integrity and we're moving with, an asserted person's like, damn, nigga, what the fuck? It's just a YouTube beef. Y'all niggas acting like they, you know what I mean? Christ himself coming to save YouTube.
Medium-sized channels. You know what I never say to myself? How much clout is this going to bring me? Who cares? Does this person have integrity? That's the first thing. Are you about what you say? And don't believe me. I said it on their podcast. I've said it on a lot of places. What matters to me is that people come and present themselves in their own authentic, authentic character. There's nothing more important than that when it comes to these conversations. Money can't buy you that. All the fake Ferraris, all the renting out shit, nothing will over trump that. So as a young man, if you're watching this, okay, I'm not selling no courses to you. I'm not telling you to buy anything. I'm just giving this to you the same way somebody else gave it to me. Shout out to Patrice. You deserve to sleep well at night. Okay, it's not a CPAP. That sounds like a commercial for like sleep apnea. You want to get to the end of your life and look back and say.
And the thing is, guys, look, I enjoy both of their content, Fresh and Fit and Abba and Preach, but I can't get behind them justifying paying for the WAP. I can't do it. I can't do it. And the way that they're trying to virtue signal on this topic specifically, they're acting like they didn't come at Fresh and Fit on some fugazi shit first.
Say, I try to do right by the people around me. I try to present myself who I really am and have the people either accept or reject me. That's it. When I'm on stage doing comedy, I try to do the same. I'm not going to be some random. I'm going to be me. And if they accept me, they don't. That's fine.
Yeah, and he tried to go for Fresh's McLaren. Oh, he rented the look. Fresh bought that damn McLaren, bro. That's his McLaren. He might have rented other cars in the past. Look, cool. And nigga, I ain't rent no damn Ferrari or no McLaren or nothing, but I rented a damn Jeep Compass when I was driving in California, going from Cali to Vegas. Like, damn, niggas is on niggas for renting cars. Shit. But Blue Collar Lifestyle says, funny thing is they're all feminine. That's why there's so much drama. Masculine men wouldn't get this worked up. Hey, that's your point of view. Ultra Instinct says, I swear you the smartest YouTuber I ever seen. You stay preaching the truth. King of the strength, positive, Nick. You already know what it is. Ultra Instinct. Hey, I really appreciate that, brother. Hamlet Jenkins says, they acting like their shit don't stink. Exactly. Excuse me says, I didn't even hear about these cats until Fresh and Fit. M&K Cheater says, they may be using morality as a scapegoat. Integrity, dude, it's a boxing match. Abba L Marshall says, Abba, this is 2021. Alphazo says they sneak diss them first 3 to 4 months after the fact. And even if they rented it, athletes and rappers do it all the time. You have to have funds to live that life you want. Exactly. So he's talking shit about Fresh renting the Lambo, renting whatever. Okay. But you're paying for pussy. I would rather rent a Lambo. And this is honest to God truth. I would rather rent a Lambo for $1,500 a night than pay for sex for $1,500 a night. Let me repeat that for all the niggas who did not hear me. I'd much rather rent a Lambo for $1,500 a night than pay for some pussy for $1,500 a night. You got me fucked up.
But at least I came with honesty. I can't undervalue that. And I haven't always been good at it. I can't say I've never fucked it up, but I promise you I try, and I've gotten better with time. All right. So I don't present myself as a perfect person. I don't present myself as the nigga that you guys got to look up to and be. I'm a flawed individual. I made too many mistakes to count. But I promise you, I always try to come forth afterwards with integrity. And I would never use this channel to deceive you guys. I appreciate you guys. You've changed my life. You changed my family's life. And I don't take that for granted. So to betray your trust by lying, I would never do that. And if you guys catch me.
So people are obviously coming at him thinking that it's staged, it's whatever. So those are legitimate arguments.
Lacking, call me out on it, and I hold myself accountable. Okay? There's plenty of videos that we were supposed to put out that I watched while editing them. I'm like, I said that, but I don't believe that. I can't put that out there. That's not me. Thousands of dollars lost. That probably would have made me money. But it's more important for me to look you guys in the eye, see you in the streets, and say, I'm proud of what I said. You feel me? I believe what I said. I think what I said was principled. Maybe we crack some jokes. That's just fluff. But I never lie to you guys. All right? So I just want to talk to you guys about the importance of integrity, and whether it be me or from the people around you, if they begin taking money from.
Did you lie about paying for the pussy? Because in the previous video that I broke down, he said, well, for me, I don't agree. I wouldn't pay for the pussy personally, but for dudes who do it, it's fine. I don't care. Were you lying about that? Because in this one, you said, oh, there's two types of people who are dumb. The people who, think a woman is going to be that enthusiastic to smash you, and people who have never paid for good box. So are you saying you paid for good box? Because in the first video, you said you didn't pay for box, and now you're saying that you have paid for good box. Otherwise, you're a dumb fuck, right? By his logic. But anyways, let's read some of these chats. They sneak diss them first 3 to 4 months after the fact. And even if they rented it, oh yeah, we already read that. To be fair, Blue Collar Lifestyle says, to be fair, it's hard to get laid in America. These American women price themselves too high. It's way easier overseas. Don't have to do anything overseas but be American. AlphaZo says, facts, I'd rather rent an exotic car than pay for some box. Ultra Instinct says, the title is called integrity, but you sucker punch them first. Facts. M&K Cheater says, guys, before you pay for pussy, look up Pornhub, jerk off, then see if you want to pay $1,500. I mean, over here, we support no fap, but I ain't even gonna lie. I would rather you play with yourself than pay for some pussy. AlphaZo says, I'd rather rent an exotic supercar and use that as bait to attract chicks than to straight up buy the box. Facts. Blue Collar Lifestyle says, gotta have a pimp's mindset. I honestly believe women should be paying men to be in their life. That's a strong one. That's a tough one. El Marshall says, when you move like Fresh and Myron, expect the haters to show themselves. And that's okay.
From people, operate with integrity, especially if you're going to be shaping the minds of young men. Move with integrity. Because that's what we need these young guys to do. We need them to do their work with integrity. We need them to approach dating with integrity, to hold themselves accountable. How can you ask them to hold themselves accountable when you
approach dating with integrity? Is paying for pussy approaching dating with integrity? Keep it a buck. Because I guarantee you these prostitutes do not approach fucking their johns with integrity. Okay? These prostitutes do not approach sleeping with guys who are paying for it with integrity. If they can get one up on you, they will.
Are preaching to them to not do the things that you're doing. You are not even leading by example. I can't rock with that. I can't rock with people who do that. So you see me collab with someone, I promise you it's never because of numbers. It's because I think those people are authentic. And if I fuck it up, I will address it. But I promise you, I never move like that. So anyways, I don't want to keep this going for too long. These are just some thoughts I was having late night that was like rushing through my mind. But yeah, it's like I'm not happy about seeing all this nonsense. But you called someone out and you questioned their integrity, and they're questioning yours now that you made that offer. So own up to it. None of this talk about making money. Why are you trying to monetize it? This ain't some fucking YouTube boxing bullshit. He's a real man. You question that? Right? You question his family, which I can't even understand why you would go there. Own that. See if you stand on your principles.
Like I said, the reason why he said something about his wife is because these guys are talking about dealing with women. And if you're talking about dealing with women, we want to see receipts. We want to see you with hot girls, or at least somebody who's attractive. If your wife is not hot, then you can't tell me how to get girls. You can't. You can't. You couldn't possibly tell me. Okay? It's just the facts. But anyways, they go in again on another video. We're going to break down all of these videos. So let's keep going. They keep fueling the beef. They keep making videos. Here we go.
Today's topic, the boys over at Fresh and Fit decided to stop screaming.
Period.
And posted something on their community page as an apology. Fresh and Fit, we apologize to our supporters. From this point forward, we are not going to engage in any beef. We are here to help you guys navigate women, fitness, and finances, not drama. We're going to keep giving you guys the content you subscribe for. We apologize for deviating, but we are back on track. Men already get attacked enough in the space, and we are not going to contribute to it. Best of luck to Ab and Preach in their future endeavors. See you guys tonight for a Fresh and Fit After Hours. What do you think about their apology?
They apologize to their supporters. He didn't apologize to me or my wife or my country.
Later that same evening.
Real quick, guys, okay? Because I know this is probably on everyone's minds. We already got 6,000 plus live viewers. So thank you so much for coming in.
Only been 4 minutes.
Yeah, seriously, within 4 minutes. So guys, we'll go talk about this real fast. On this podcast, we talk about accountability, okay?
Yeah.
And we are not above taking accountability. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, we made a mistake, okay? It is not cool to insult a man's country and or wife live on air. We should have kept the disagreement on the topic and not the people.
Yep.
Okay. Smart people discuss ideas. Stupid people discuss people. And we made a mistake. All right. So with that said, we apologize, okay, for talking about his wife, his country, and making ad hominem attacks on them. They're fellow YouTubers. If we have disagreements, we're going to have disagreements. But the way we went about it was not right. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got to hold ourselves accountable as well. And from this point forward, we're bearing the hatchet. We wish the best to Ab and Preach.
Yeah, the best, man.
We're going to keep making content, giving you guys what you want, and we're going to stay away from the drama.
That being said, the boxing, you got our number. Hit us up on the side. You know where we're at. We're in Miami, so let's do it.
Yeah.
You didn't even do that. You proposed a fight, talked shit. Then when the person accepted, you're like, I'll bring $500,000. I offered you $20,000 to just show up. Win or lose, you were going to get paid. Hand you the check beforehand. And you still cowered out talking about, no, we need to get promoters and all. These guys think everything is about money.
Bruh, if you're going to run this fight, man, do it right. I have no problem with getting promoters and promoting the fight. And like, bruh, he's like, these dudes think everything is about money. Bro, ain't nobody finna fight for free nowadays, bro. For real. It's too much going on in the world. But guys, we got to take another brief intermission. Make sure you like the stream. We got one more video on the way. We'll break down the rest of this video. Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you share the stream. Make sure you comment on the recent videos that I dropped, my daily animated videos. I might even start dropping some live videos and stuff like that, seeing how the engagement goes on those as well. But they apologize, but they're still mad. So it is what it is, guys.
If you want to see exclusive raw and uncut videos of Quarantino Da GAWD exposing and explaining how to bang OnlyFans chicks, cam girls, and other adult content creators and then toss them to the wayside, look no further. For only $9.99 a month, you too can become the Slore Slayer you were always meant to be. All you have to do is subscribe to my OnlyFans, and you can unlock the skills that it takes to bang adult models on a consistent and regular basis. Are you scared to talk to that bartender at your local pub? Or afraid to lock eyes with the HBIC in your local titty bar? Want to know how to build up the courage to engage in conversation with that hot Hooters waitress with the tight ass that you always order the 6-piece all flats naked wings with? All you have to do is click the link to my OnlyFans in the description box below. Tino Gang.
This ain't about money.
And I'm going to say this to you guys. I don't play with violence. It's why you've never heard me and Preach come on here and say we would fight some people. You've never heard me and Preach go here, we would start some stuff. Because where we come from, we understand that's a real thing. You don't play with violence. You don't threaten violence. You don't encourage it. It's not something you take willy-nilly. Because do it with the wrong people and you'll get called for it. Y'all were the ones called crazy. I'll box any of these guys. I'll do it. And I'll beat both y'all niggas up too.
If we really want to talk about that, you guys want to fucking box? I'll box both you motherfuckers too. Fuck out of here, man.
You guys were the one talking crazy. And that's how I know you guys are soft. You talked all that craziness trying to act out. Oh, hold me back. Nobody's holding you back. Preach said he would take both of you guys because he feels some type of way. And you still got nothing to say.
Hey, and Preach, I guarantee your wife is probably ugly. I said it.
Yo,
you gave her a ring pop and you licked her at your fucking wedding.
We should fly her up, bro.
Weirdo.
Hey, yo, we should fly her up.
Guarantee her flew out. You may guess the bride. This dumbass nigga. I love you. I love you. Yeah. You're making them dumbass faces. We fucking help guys make money. We help guys get in shape. We help men improve. What the fuck are you dumbass niggas doing behind your shitty ass road shotgun mic?
Yo, chat, put a one in the chat if you agree with us.
Yo, real talk, man. Y'all niggas, I could tell you niggas stink from the fucking video I'm watching right now. Y'all be sweating in the fucking studio. And y'all standing mad awkwardly close to each other talking to that shitty ass mic. Hey, what's your take on this, Preach? I don't know. The fuck?
And this was pre-apology, so
man,
got one.
Nigga sound like Clifford, bro.
Got one in the chats.
Oh God,
y'all don't want it with us. We will roast you guys.
Shout to
he flamed him though. He flamed him.
You guys are not as charismatic as us.
Yeah.
You guys repeated it multiple times when you thought you were on top, right? Because y'all got more views, right? So you better and all that stuff. When you got the more power, the perceived perception of that, you want to talk all crazy. And now all of a sudden, when you realize that power is not there, now you want to act a little bit humbled.
It's too late now.
You want to see someone's character, give them power, and then watch how they treat the less fortunate, and you go understand how they move. Y'all never see me talk to somebody with low subscribers like they're trash or they're riffraff. Never. I've never done that. I do IG lives every day. Every day people show up, and I have long conversations. I don't care because it's not about that. But these guys, you see what they're about. And now they want to charge $2,000 for courses, meet and greets, all this other nonsense while they're lying and faking their whole lifestyle. Nah. I got people in my DMs, other creators that maybe we handle this behind. Why would I handle it behind the scenes? You think I want to have a one-on-one conversation with somebody who doesn't believe in the things that they're saying?
You were loud about it. Why do I have to be private? You were loud about this, all of this. You were loud about me. You were loud about my wife. You were loud about my country. You were loud about boxing. I didn't bring this. You did. You were loud about it.
You handle it in public?
Why would I do it in private?
There you
why?
go. There you go.
Brought that.
There you go.
When you open your mouth. When you open your mouth, there's consequence.
Why are the floors creaking so crazy though?
To open your mouth like that. That's what real men do. What did you say? You said I was 40? Exactly. Back in my day, you could open with that. You could open your mouth like that and say stuff like that to people because it might.
Okay. So he's saying back in my day, you couldn't say this. Look, bruh. I don't know if you guys have been watching the news, but these young niggas are way more brutal than the old niggas. Let's keep it a buck. These young hitters, 15, 16, 13, 12, 11, 10, shooters. That back in my day shit is dead as fuck. The old heads are out. The new niggas are in. That's just what it is. And I'm not saying nothing about his age or anything like that. Who cares? I'm just saying, bro, don't talking about, oh, back in my day, you couldn't do, bro. Today is more deadly than back in your day.
Might happen. You can't do that. In prison, you can't talk shit like that. If you talk shit about the guard, they're going to ask you to do something about it. Now you were extra loud.
Now he talking about prison. Like, bro, what you mean? Have you been to prison?
Extra, extra loud. You want to talk loud and be extra, extra? Be real about it. There's always going to be a motherfucker that's going to be realer than you. Always. Know that. You want to do this? I was right here. I'm still here.
You know what they said?
Oh, I'm going to be here.
You know what they said? They said, why would we do a 2 versus 1? That doesn't make sense.
No, I'm going to take one bitch and the other bitch. You guys are 2 bitches. Twin sisters. That's your new name. Not fresh and fit. Twin sisters. Let's go.
These guys changed their tune once they saw subscribers going down. That's how you know they lack principle. They're so caught up in numbers. They changed what they said. They deleted their videos. They deleted everything, right? Just because they lost subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
You want to stand behind a man
You want to call us out?
who
on
only
that?
stands behind numbers?
Yo, how long have we been at 1.38 for? The past 3 fucking months?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Who cares? We haven't grown that much.
It is what it is.
Does it matter?
Not really.
It didn't matter when we were at 300K. It didn't matter when we were at 69K. Y'all notice the outro still says 69K because it's all the same.
That's the worst part.
Our outro.
We never changed the outro. Look at the fucking outro. It says 60 whatever now.
You know what kills me? People mad. Well, why would you make the video in the first place? Y'all ain't got nothing to say when we cover Skippy or any other individual and we go at it like that. Then it's these dudes. They invited you in their home. No, they begged us to come on a podcast with them. Don't get it twisted.
Now they begged you to come onto a podcast. I mean, y'all definitely blatantly dissed them in the 4-month late retort to y'all's in studio conversation.
We're not friends.
I got the
we
receipts.
didn't text.
I got the receipts.
And I hold everyone accountable. If you say something crazy online, I'm not going to call you in private, okay? Unless it's a private matter. They publicly said some stupid shit, so we said, let's dissect that stupid stuff.
And my thing is, you could have. How is it stupid to tell guys not to pay for pussy? As a matter of fact, that sounds like one of the most intelligent things you could do. Tell a man to not give in to his lust by paying for pussy.
But now, because it's your hero, ABBA or like Two-Faced. What's Two-Faced? I went on that podcast and I went right to Myron's face because he was talking crazy on another podcast. You know what I told him? Why were you saying that stuff? He started stuttering. I don't remember calling you blue-pilled, beta. Specifically, you felt like we were kind of blue-pilled, right?
I don't remember. What show was this one?
I remember very, very well because that episode I was very careful of what I said because the kids watched it. That episode I was very careful of what I said because the kids watched it.
So I just want to ask you about that. Why do you think I might be blue-pilled?
Well, from what I remember, I'm trying to remember. I would say blue. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, which video was?
It was the one.
I'm trying to remember.
I remember that video where Myron called ABBA blue pill, and he definitely is blue pill. Okay. Paying for pussy is blue pill. Okay. That doesn't mean that he can't have certain red pill views and certain red vitamin aspects in his life. But overall, he is definitely blue vitamin.
I quoted it right to his face. Even the goofy fresh boy. He was like, "Oh, ABBA came with the smoke."
I also find it funny that he came with.
I wish they were prepared for that question, though. I do wish they would prepare for that question because I would have told him straight up, "Look, bro, there was a video where you were saying you would pay for some pussy, and I'm just like, yo, that's not what red vitamin guys do.
The smoke.
The idea that I wouldn't come to people and confront them about things they say. Are you guys mad? But don't ever come out here talking all this stuff. Just say you're a fanboy and you can't help simp for them. I'm not mad at it. Everyone, when I was a kid, Batman was magic. Everyone's like, Superman's better. I said, fuck no. Even though Superman got laser beam coming out his eyes, it's obvious he's better. But I get it. You know what I mean? That's Batman. Clark Kent. What?
Superman's stupid.
Stupid character. Definitely better, stronger.
But he's stupid.
Agreed. I'm not a fan of Clark Kent.
It's like, come on, B.
But he's still stronger.
Yeah, but if he's not wise enough to use it. Goku's not the strongest character because he's stupid.
I mean, Goku's pretty weak, but that's a different story. That's a nerd shit. So if they say some more dumb stuff in the future, we're going to cover it. The same way we covered Skippy, the same way we covered Amanda Seals, the same way we covered anybody.
I like Phil DeFranco.
Cover this video or cover my first video of how I broke down why you shouldn't pay for the WAP. Cover that video. Cover segments of that video. I give you, full reign to do that. Because I feel like y'all are getting away from the initial topic, and that was paying for pussy. You got 1.6 million followers, and you're telling men to pay for pussy. What about your female audience? What does that say to them? Are you telling them to sell pussy? What does that say to them?
Franco said some dumb shit. We covered it. Period. It ain't Two-Faced.
All right. So you all do you. We got more videos of y'all we're going to react to. We're going to keep deconstructing the stupid shit y'all say. And if y'all want to stop watching, stop watching. I don't care. Tell us what you guys think. Do you guys agree with their apology? Disagree with us in the way we're handling it? We'll listen to everybody. I'll also be on IG in a little bit, so y'all can tell us what you
You'll be on IG in a little bit?
We can do that.
Cool. I'll be in Miami next week.
I guarantee they're not going to watch this video of me breaking their shit down because it goes contrary to their mantra of paying for the pussy. Okay? So let's read some of these chats. Matthew Sharp says, I don't see how anyone can think paying for the WAP aligns with red vitamin. It's blue vitamin as can be. Alpha Zoe says, they adding fuel to the fire for clout. L. Marshall says, that face, he looked weird AF. Alpha Zoe says, fresh and fit apology was being professional, not them being scared. We powerful men use the R red vitamin space to improve our lives and master life, not engage in beef/negativity. Ultra Instinct says, dating is the last integrity thing a person could do. You're bashing off looks, which you should do. You know damn well she gonna leave if you're a bum. And 3, integrity is for Disney Channel movies. M&K Cheater says, fighting is a lot of footwork, the mind and muscle control and cardio. The fat one's gonna burn out. Blue Collar Lifestyle says, Fit is too old to be talking trash like that. He acts like he's still in high school. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he did go OD. We ain't gonna say he did go OD. But at the end of the day, like I said, I think that was for more entertainment value rather than him just. But anyways, damn, he don't look 40. Matthew Sharp says, what does prison have to do with anything? Fresh and fit guys aren't in prison, so it doesn't matter. LMAO. M&K Cheater says this moral shit is corny. Ultra Instinct says, funny how to insult a man. You call them sisters. Integrity where? M&K Cheater says, they the type of people who will be Christian and say God will show them they not moral at all. Sex was supposed to, Matthew Sharp says, sex was supposed to be an equal change between the man and the woman, not to be paid for by one side to the other. Absolutely. Sex is an equal exchange. If he did call him blue vitamin, he apologized and said Abba changed his mind on air. Ultra Instinct, notice how they didn't show the full clip of the blue vitamin. Because if you all watch, they did explain it. Don't let these jump cuts control the narrative. Cherry picking at its finest. AlphaZo says somewhere down the line of time, guys started saying F it and started paying for it because they ain't have no game or couldn't get play from the woman that they desired. Absolutely. Fact. Hassan McMillan says these dudes act like stood up prom dates. Real nigga shit. So we got the last video where they go at Fresh for buying a firearm. So let's break this down and then we're going to go ahead and get up out of here, guys.
I was about to go to the airport within the next 30 minutes, okay? Because putting all this behind us, you know, for the next couple of days, we're going to take some days off, go do some podcast guest appearances in different spots. And then someone sends me a story of Fresh Prince CEO going to buy firearms for the first time. Look at this.
All right, guys, I'm here with my boy Peter helping me with my first guns. Shout out to you, man.
Hey, pleasure, Walter. Thank you. Hello, everyone out there. Yeah, we here at American Security Consultants, we're experts in firearms training, situational awareness, defensive tactics.
Are you serious?
So the man can't buy a gun in a legal state?
You're an alpha male? You think you're fit to lead other men? There's two scenarios here. Maybe Fresh always really wanted a gun, and this just happened to spring up, and it was just an appointment he set beforehand and whatever. But to post that on IG after, if I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, right? Maybe you're that fucking stupid. To post that on IG after you challenge a man to a fight, insult his wife, insult the Haitian community and the Haitians there, right? You're in Miami. You're an idiot.
He didn't insult Haiti. All he said was he's going to send them back to his country. Alpha Zoe, let me know if the Zoes are offended by what Fresh said and if they on his head top. Maybe he got some death threats. Maybe they was on his ass. I don't know. Alpha Zoe would know more than me. But honestly, I don't think they really I don't even think like they really on his ass like that. Like they probably don't even know what the fuck this beef is about. The Zoes as a conglomerate. Maybe some niggas online posing as if they Zoes, but I can't. The Zoes got better things to do than, run up on Fresh, and I don't really think they like Zoes are the Zoes really backing Preach like that, like as a whole. Do they even know who he is? You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that he ain't got no pull in his country, but shit, I don't think the Zoes is really studied about Preach, especially he ain't no street nigga. So it's like, what are you talking about, bro?
You then go and post stories after you start backing out and getting scared. You post stories about you buying firearms because he says, oh, we're going to go to the boxing match. We're going to do this legally. And you post that on IG.
Alpha Zoe says, yeah, my Haitians were mad about it and called them out about it, but it's not as serious Abba and Preach are making. Okay. The Haitians felt some type of way. Okay. We're going to respect that.
Let's say this is a scenario that really happened. Okay. That means you lack so much self-awareness to realize how it's going to look optically that you have no idea about anything relating to social cues. You don't understand how to communicate to people, how you're perceived. That's basic 101 stuff. That's crazy. So I don't know how you're fit to teach other men how to adjust and how to learn game on the fly. You don't even see how awkward and stupid you look. Or option 2, which I think is what everyone else believes just like me. This man wrote a check that his ass can't check. And now, after he insults all this and does all
he wrote a check that his ass can't cash.
This talking, he went out and bought firearms. And this is your king. This is the guy that you guys look up to learn how to speak to women. This man can't speak to people. He doesn't understand how to communicate. How can you have game if you don't understand social cues? He's a fraud. And young men, listen, in the military, you can have the highest rank you want, okay? We don't respect an officer just because they got the rank. We'll do our job, but we don't believe in him. Respect, leadership, it's earned through leading by example. This is your man. You know why I said the emperor has no clothes? Because it's a story about 2 jesters who walk into a city naked, all right? And they concoct this plan to fool the whole city that they are emperors. So they get one guy and they get a couple other hobos to carry some sort of dais, and they carry them through town, and everyone starts making way because it's like, oh my God, there's these guys on a dais. Look at them. The emperor's in town. We don't know from what country, but they look the part. And then someone points out, wait, the emperor has no clothes. You want to know why? Because an emperor would never walk around with no clothes. The same way a real man would never go out and challenge someone to a boxing match, insult his integrity and his honor, and then say, yeah, let's box. And then when the man accepts, you go and buy guns and you dodge talking about money. Y'all are crazy. And this is not even to encourage violence. I don't want none of that, okay? I'm not about to start talking about that's crazy talk. This is to let young men know on this platform, because just because they're older than you and they show a big game doesn't mean they're about that life. Too many frauds out here. Too many frauds out here.
I don't like the about that life talk. The about that life talk. Let's keep it a buck. None of these niggas is real street niggas, all right? None of these niggas is real street niggas. These niggas are not really from the streets like that. So the about that life talk is like mute, you know what I mean? Because when it comes to this street shit, these niggas are not about that. They don't really have pressure in these streets. Like, I'm not even trying to talk about, oh yeah, I'm just this street didn't. But like when you speak about these street things and being about that life and this, that, and third, I don't think they really understand what they're saying when they saying, oh, about that life. About that life means when you touch down, you got the gang, you know what I'm saying, supporting you, protecting you. Ain't nobody finna touch you wherever you go. You know what I mean? Like when I touch down anywhere, you know what I mean? I'm touching down, hitting up the homies. Yo, what's good? You already know what it is. You know what I mean?
Right? I call it the blind leading the blind. Careful who you take advice from. I made that mistake in the past, so here's my advice to you. Drop all these fucking goobers and just go look up some Patrice O'Neal. You'll thank me later. Oh my God. Preach can't even be here because we don't have enough time, unfortunately. But best believe the reason why Preach is not talking so much lately is because he has nothing to say. He has things he wants to do. So consider me speaking on his behalf, at least for today.
So there they go. They talking about he said, "Oh, I'm not for violence," but there you go, talking about some niggas being about that life and all that kind of stuff. Like, all right, they keep putting out the videos because they see that it's getting views. The first video that we broke down, 600,000 views, 500, or the other one has 600,000. The other one has 500,000, and another 500,000. So obviously putting these videos out was definitely helping their numbers. Okay. So just understand that they're doing all this extra stuff. Fresh getting the gun, I really don't think that was a big issue. Like, that really wasn't no serious situation. Why are y'all stalking this man's page? This, that, and the third. Like, come on, G. Is it that real? But anyways, like I was saying, guys, I'm gonna show you guys some of these work videos. We spoke about boxing earlier. I'm gonna show you guys some of these work videos because we really get to it. All right. So make sure you guys check out my Instagram, check out my TikTok. You know, if you feel so inclined to hit the Cash App, you already know what to do. But I'm just gonna show you guys when it comes down to this fitness shit, we really working. All right, so this is a workout that I made up. It's treadmill walks, treadmill hand walks. You basically work on a treadmill. Obviously, we're doing deadlifts right there. Let's see. There's some boxing videos. You already know. We throwing them bows. Nice center of gravity. Incorporating some other superset workouts with it. You know, just getting that work in. So y'all already know what to do. When it comes down to these hands, we official with it over here. Okay. We very official with it over here. So that's not a question. Okay. But when it comes to this fresh and fit situation, guys, I just want to remind y'all where the whole conversation stemmed from. And this conversation stemmed from Abbott and Preach justifying paying for the pussy. Okay. And this is something that I told you guys we do not do. Okay. So I want to get this very clear so that you guys are not confused. Okay. But I definitely wanted to show you guys some of my workout videos. And if you feel so inclined, man, you can definitely go check me out on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Show some love. Y'all see me bobbing and weaving. Yeah, I mean, we really get after it, and we hungry as fuck. So anyways, let me read some of these chats. So AlphaZo says we support Fresh and Fit down here in Florida. XY says Fresh and Myron handled the situation horribly. Okay, I don't disagree. AlphaZo says especially with the earthquake, that just happened. Wrong timing to joke about Haiti right now. Okay, word. The biggest reach. Fresh is a networking professional. He plans them well in advance. So if he didn't do the story, he would have lost money. They should Fresh change his life for your, or why should Fresh change his life for your mental health, right? Exactly. Like Fresh, all he was doing was just putting the gun dealer on, to be honest. A and P are trying to stop the rise of Fresh and Fit. And again, Fresh was talking and Abba has no integrity. Hassan McMillan says, and he totally got that story completely wrong. Hassan McMillan and Abba is a true fraud. Stop the cap, dude. Blue Collar Lifestyle says street people wouldn't be talking trash online. They'd be paying a visit in silence. I don't disagree. Hassan McMillan says Abba keeps moving the goalpost. XY says, again, Fresh and Myron handled the situation horribly. Okay, we got you, XY. Matthew Sharp says, man, show some of these videos of you shuffling around that blue ball in the gym. Hilarious, but impressive. Oh, he's talking about the, okay, I'll show you some of these. I'll show you some of these while we read these chats. Show you some of these. Let's go. As a matter of fact, let me show you guys my TikTok. All right, let's go to the TikTok because I do really intense football workouts on there. So as y'all can see, boom, we working. AlphaZo says support real content creators who help you empower your or improve your life. We know some guys paying for OnlyFans. MNK Cheater says nice. L Marshall says respect is more important to Fresh and Fit. MNK Cheater says the hook's pretty clean. Thanks, man. AlphaZo drops a Cash App if you guys feel so inclined. Ultra Instinct says saddest part is AP don't really care about their country or the comments about their wife. They really care about that Fresh and Fit, or that Fresh and Fit rose faster with content they don't respect. Abba and Preach never respected them. Yeah, they've always been condescending, in my opinion. Ellen Marshall says that's true. And then Ultra Instinct says, you a king. We need guys to stick together. There's a war on masculinity and we're losing badly. AlphaZo says, bro, your workouts are incredible, man. Thanks, bro. Thanks. I really appreciate that. Blue Collar Lifestyle says, your TikTok is hilarious, bro. Keep your neck on these hoes. Oh, you already know. Matthew Sharp says, I do a lot of your workouts in the gym and I get stared at hella. It is what it is. Yeah, man. If you do these workouts in the gym, you're going to get stared at, but you're also going to get hoes on your dick. So just make sure you understand the power within these workouts, bro, because these workouts, for one, will change your life, and they will they'll help you improve in sports, man. They'll help you improve in sports, man, for real. So y'all guys, if you fuck with me, man, make sure you check me out on TikTok. Like I said, this Aber and Preach situation had to be broken down. I've done the most comprehensive breakdown of the Aber and Preach situation on YouTube. I've done the most comprehensive. I showed you all the videos and all the beefs between them. So you already know what it is, man. But I appreciate you guys for, staying with me during this stream, showing some love. Make sure you support the videos that drop daily, the animated videos. You already know what we do in here, but it's about time to get up out of here, man. It's your boy Quarantino Da GAWD, man. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship question to the email down below with a screenshot of your Cash App so I know you paying your tithes, man. Y'all need to be on your freaking dean with the BS. It's your boy Quarantino Da GAWD.
If you want to see exclusive raw and uncut videos of Quarantino Da GAWD exposing and explaining how to bang OnlyFans chicks, cam girls, and other adult content creators and then toss them to the wayside, look no further. For only $9.99 a month, you too can become the Slore Slayer you were always meant to be. All you have to do is subscribe to my OnlyFans, and you can unlock the skills that it takes to bang adult models on a consistent and regular basis. Are you scared to talk to that bartender at your local pub? Or afraid to lock eyes with the HBIC in your local titty bar? Want to know how to build up the courage to engage in conversation with that hot Hooters waitress with the tight ass that you always order the 6-piece all flats naked wings with? All you have to do is click the link to my OnlyFans in the description box below.